It is Arch City now. I'm Vic Faust, producer Rise alongside. Man, I'm disappointed in you. I'm sure you slept through the hockey game yesterday.
Yeah, man.
You slept through it.
Man, Sunday is like that one day
I get it.
the
I
whole
totally
day.
get it because you work your tail off. You do. I get it. I just feel for you because you didn't get to experience one of the greatest American days this country has ever had, ever, when it comes to sports. See, you don't even know what a great American day is of sports, do you?
Yeah, I'm like, I get it. It's been like a super long time since they won
No, but
World
what's the other greatest American day of sports you can ever remember? See, that's just it. You're 22. You need this. Your homework is to go watch the game. Kidding. I'm kidding.
I watched the highlights real quick.
I'm kidding.
Highlights,
No, it's we're glad that you're with us today on a celebratory Monday. That's for sure. When it comes to the United States, this country where we are, it's like I tried to watch basketball last night, and it's just like everything pales in comparison to when something is about your country instead of the Celtics and Lakers. It's, the NBA brand of basketball is so bad right now. I'm sorry, it is bad. I almost texted you again last night, but I was like, no, I'm going to save him. Just watching this basketball is just bad. It's 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 bad.
Man, them glorified hoop sessions, man. Glorified pickup ball.
But part of it was because of what I had watched earlier that day when it came to the United States, and we'll talk. It is. It's a lot of the Olympics. It's a lot of our country. It's a lot of the hockey. It's a lot of those things that we saw, the celebratory situations, because it's just a wonderful and pure thing to see professional athletes who are making a ton of money show childlike enthusiasm for their country, to appreciate their country, and it's not just about a paycheck. And to see that, and hockey players, and not just hockey players, being many athletes show it. But I'm telling you right now, buddy, you and I have covered and talked about sports and covering many. I've covered every sport there is. And I have by far the best group of athletes to cover, by far, are hockey players. They're the easiest for whatever they're just the easiest to deal with. I won't tell you who the most difficult people to deal with are unless you ask me, because I'm always direct and honest and I don't back down from anybody or anything. And I tell you the truth. A lot of times people don't want to hear the truth and they need somebody to tell them. And I've always been willing to tell somebody the truth. I've gotten a little bit better of getting off that. But when you have athletes like hockey players who are already the greatest athletes to deal with in professional sports, humble, kind, hardworking, not the D word to you. And then they go out and they represent our country like they did yesterday. Outside of what we saw in 1980, arguably the greatest day for American national sports that we have seen. The Dream Team, 92, we already knew what they were going to do. They were going to dominate. They were going to crush the world, and they did. And then we pulled back our athletes, and then other countries started winning. Then we sent our athletes back, and it's been like ho-hum, and it's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, go take care of business.
Now the world's catching up from that standpoint. But when it comes to just where you're actually an underdog, a true underdog against a country that has dominated hockey, that's their sport.
Yeah.
Canada.
Maple syrup.
And here's the thing, though, and I'm going to go, there's so many things to show and get into. My. From the Canadians being sore losers. I mean, I've never heard more bees in my life acting like little bees. It's crazy. I mean, Nathan McKinnon. Well, I thought Canadians were supposed to, the Canadians I know, are strong, good people. But man, I hope the Canadians I know are not whining and crying, making excuses. These Canadians, I mean, give me a break. I get it. You don't have much in your country. You're a little country that's going to be America's 51st state, maybe someday. Okay, I get it. I get it. But just stop whining and crying. And I understand it's not everybody. See, I love Sidney Crosby. He did not play yesterday. But something tells me if Sidney would have actually played in the game, he would not have let some of his teammates and including his head coach whine and cry like little babies because the Americans just beat them and proved that we own hockey now. The United States owns hockey. Not only did we win the men's gold medal, we won the women's gold medal. And boy, does it feel good. And you know what? When you lose, you just say, hey, we lost. You're better. You are better. We will try to get better. We will try to do that. And better means more goals on the board. It's called scoreboard for a reason. We had more shots. We had more puck possession. We were better 5-on-5. I mean, these are the things that you're starting to hear, right? And it's like,
well, what about the scoreboard?
Scoreboard 2-1 overtime. USA wins. And there's a lot that goes into this, but those were some of the things. I mean, the coach is whining and crying and complaining, and Canadians are whining and crying and complaining. I mean, they are a soft group of people if they are whining and crying. And I mean, man, it's like some of my favorite hockey players are tough Canadian fighters. Don't want to hear you whine and cry and biatch and everything. Stop it. Nathan McKinnon. I'll let you decide. I mean, literally, one of their assistant captains. I'll let you decide who the better team was today. I mean, literally, that's his comment after he just got his butt kicked. That's right. You got your arse kicked by the United States of America. And the part that's crazy about this too, Rye, is Canada played the best game they could have played. They played the best game, and they still lost.
Yeah, because that red, white, and blue is on the ice, baby.
Oh, I liked it. I like how you said that. Yeah. I like how you said that. I mean,
caw.
The Battle Hawks, the Battle Eagles.
Eagles versus maple syrup. Who you think is going to win, baby?
I mean, it was amazing to watch what happened. I just could not believe what I was watching. Because the Americans, they gave up a lot more shots. The second and third periods were owned by the Canadians when it comes to puck possession and shots. But the United States was there the whole time. And by the way, arguably the greatest goalie performance in Olympic history, Connor Hellerbuck. I mean, over 40 saves, great save after great save, stopped breakaway after breakaway, stopped Taze in the goal crease, a save behind his back with his stick when it looked like it would have been a goal. I don't know, man. It was just so good. I guess I was so excited for the Americans, and he felt so good, especially for the climate and the time. And we've seen American athletes, especially at the start of this game, disown the United States, and every freaking athlete that was, well, I don't agree with this. You know what? That's for another day. Just be grateful that you live in the greatest country in the world where you're allowed to say things that you say. You're allowed, and you still get your room and board and meals paid for.
And you get to go home safely as well.
Yes. But all the athletes, the ones that couldn't keep their mouths shut and just be grateful that somebody's paying their way for an opportunity for them to do something they love, they all bombed. They bombed. Amber Glenn bombed. No medal. The talent to win gold. To finish fifth. snowboarder, skiers didn't do anything. 10th finish, 8th finish. But the people who kept their mouths shut, regardless, and loved America and pushed forward did well. They did. And the athletes that we saw yesterday, the hockey players, were freaking phenomenal. Final score 2-1 Americans in overtime. And the best part about it, because you didn't watch it, and we'll show people some of the action, sound bites, all of the action above, is the fact that you've got a team that brought back the first American gold medal in hockey in 46 years.
That's fire.
46 years. And they've been close. The Americans have been close.
That's why I was like, I'm not like super ecstatic, but at the same time, you've been so close, and then you finally do it.
You lost to Canada 2 other times in Olympic Games, last time in overtime, and then the 4 Nations last year, which was an overtime loss as well. So you've been right there. And America's been building this hockey program.
Kachucks.
And, 17 of their 25 players came through their youth organization. America is they're around. American hockey is here to stay, and Canada is scared to death of it.
I think
that's right, Canada. You are afraid.
Yeah, this isn't like an NBA and USA situation. This is like totally different.
You know what? That's a great point.
Like,
gosh, that's a great point,
like,
right?
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
How, like with us, it's like
we're worried about the world in basketball right now, aren't we? No. Oh, we're not. Okay. Then I was misunderstanding.
We're like semi-worried, but at the same time, you have to realize a lot of these players that are European and like from other countries, they're not playing on the same team when it comes to the Olympics.
No.
So they're their sole player.
Yeah.
Right. So they're going to look.
I am following you.
They're going to look very, very good. But when you're just doing a makeshift, basically, of an AAU team of all of our best players, and we only practice for those set amount of months, we're going to get better by the end of the tournament while they're starting out high. So it's totally different. I think that the USA is going to really like show everybody the next time coming back. Even worse.
What, for basketball?
Yeah.
Okay, and good. I'm glad to hear that.
And nobody else is saying that, but I think so because of the players that are coming. All the players that are coming back are going to have chips on their shoulders because they either didn't get the play or they didn't get picked for the last team. Like Jaylen Brown, Cade Cunningham, guys like that, they're going to be playing, so it's going to be different.
Oh, I like that. That's interesting stuff, my friend.
But I'm happy the hockey team won because I wasn't even born when the Miracle on Ice happened. All I did was hear about it.
I was just a little kid, like teeny weeny kid, over toddler.
Like, and now it's been 46 years and we finally beat Canada. Man, told you.
It is good. Hey, buddy, are we up and running? I just want to make sure because sometimes my phone's slow. Are we up and running on X?
Yes, but I just want to let you know X has been down and out for like a week now, all around. Like even with Football 360, with every other place, X has been like off the walls.
Okay, yeah. I got you. We'll see where we go there.
Yeah,
I see a live chat up, but I don't see ability to
share
tweet out. Yeah,
and yeah, it's weird. Something's up with X. Every time I go to if I go to StreamYard or Restream, or even if I go on like my other sites that I use to produce, it will just say X is having a lot of problems right now. It will try to get up if can.
Okay, I got you. So, in watching that, there were things. It's like the game was great in itself. It was so tight, lots of action. Then it's overtime. The 2 best hockey powers in the world. The Canadians were favorites, but the thing about it is, throughout the entire tournament, the Americans were better.
That's what I'm saying.
They were better. Then yesterday, the first period was like, yeah, okay, whatever. The second and third periods, Canada. The reason that the little princess Nathan, I just wish it's like whenever I say something right, I just wish people could be in the studio with me, because there's too many times that use people who use radio or tweeting to be the keyboard warrior. You know, they'll say something that they would never say to somebody's face because they're cowards. I wish I could have Nathan McKinnon sitting right in here right now, or any of these other blow-hard Canadians, so I could look them in their freaking face and tell them what their team is acting like right now, and to tell them to shut up. Just tell the Canadians to shut up. part of me is like, tell them to shut up. And part of me is like, you know what? It's fun to listen to them whine and cry like little babies. Wah, wah, because they think that they own hockey. Well, they don't. Who would have ever thought the United States, number 4 sport?
Yeah.
I mean, keep in mind, this is the 4th. If you look at the popularity in this country right now, as much as I love hockey and how hockey players are total just freaking insane, tough mother truckers, football's number 1. The NBA's number 2. Major League Baseball is number 3. Guess what's number 4? It's hockey. Our 4th most popular sport just beat your only sport. Your only sport.
Pride and joy. Oh man, for 4 years.
I mean, but I have a heart. I'm empathetic. I felt bad for Canada when they lost, because it's like they have to go back home and they have nothing else in that country. They don't. Curling. I don't know.
Oh, that's what I heard. I heard somebody getting on Canada.
Oh yeah, they cheated too.
Yeah.
This is not a good look for the Olympics for the Canadians. And there's video of this Canadian guy cheating, and then he cusses at a guy from Sweden. I mean, there's nothing like cheating, getting caught.
Canada cuss?
Yeah.
What?
No, they do. It's fine. But I was like, man, they don't have anything. And I was starting to feel bad for them until they started whining and crying and complaining. And how many times have you seen that person that is used to having the best of everything, and then if they don't get something, it's let's whine and cry and complain and come up with an excuse. I mean, one of my favorite athletes of all time, I love Sidney Crosby. I brought it up a little bit earlier. Love him. I interviewed him. Total class act, incredible athlete, winner, leader, captain. And then Nathan McKinnon is going to go out and whine and cry and say little baby things like he did. And then your coach, I don't care if the coaches asked the question or not. You don't say it like that. You knew the rules going in. They're crying and complaining because it was 3-on-3 in overtime. You drop a couple players off the ice and then it's 3-on-3.
Okay.
Well, you knew the rules going in. You could have won it in regulation. You didn't.
Is that different? That's different than the NHL, right?
Yeah.
Because NHL, what is this?
In Stanley Cup final. Now you take a player off the ice in regular season, but in the playoffs, you don't. That's the one thing I don't like about the NHL. It's like you have rules all season long and then you change them for the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. Because when I went to my first in-person hockey game, that's how I saw it. They went to OT and I was like, oh, they go 3-on-3. That's crazy.
Or 4-on-4. Yeah, 3-on-3, 4-on-4. But the thing about it is it's the problem, the 3-on-3 for the playoffs, I mean, that you go for overtime, is the fact that I understand it's because the games will go so long.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, if you're going to do it during the regular season, then do it during the playoffs. Don't switch it back. That's where I think the NHL is messed up. But then the head coach of Canada, because Canada just can't, it's like Canada's now our little baby brother, little brother syndrome. Canada has little brother syndrome. They're now the United States little brother in hockey, and they don't know what to do about it. They have no idea how to handle the fact that they're the baby brother. And when you're the baby brother, you always want to be like the big brother. Just keep your mouth shut, Canada. You'll have a chance to play the Americans again and come back. But if I were you, I'd be worried because your true leader, Sidney Crosby, isn't getting any younger. He's 38. The Americans and the core of that American team is young. They got some young players. And last time I checked, Connor Hellerbeck is the best goalie in the world. And not to get lost in all of that right now, and we're going to talk a lot of hockey, show a lot of sound, is the fact that you had two Blues starting or playing a ton for that Canadian team, Jordan Bennington in goal and Colton Parayko. Colton Parayko had some shots, looked like he played just fine. Bennington played well enough to keep the Canadians in it to win, but Bennington gave up an early goal, and then he gave one up in overtime to Jack Hughes, who is now the most popular athlete in the country of the United States of America. I can't wait to see what the ratings were. I mean, keep in mind, it's a 7:10 a.m. game, but still. See, Rye, you didn't even realize places, bars, restaurants across St. Louis, across the country were open watching this game while you slept. While you slept. Where is your pride?
My pride was out.
Where is your pride?
When I literally woke, look, this is what happened. I literally woke up at like 9 to 10, right? And I'm like, I got shocked. I'm like, hold on. Wait, it's Sunday, bro. I'm going back to sleep. Like, it literally hit me just like that. Because if I'm waking up at 8 o'clock, I'm late. Like, I'm like, oh, snap.
No, I understand. I get it. I understand. I just, I love giving you some heck about it. Because there's so much to still get into. Americans win. By the way, they ended up taking second in overall medals with 33, which was great.
Okay.
One of their better finishes that they've had. So congrats to the American team for that. 12 golds. 12. And unlike now, see, Norway won the overall medal count with 40.
Ooh, okay, Norway.
But here's the thing, though. I did a deeper dive. I don't just give you sports talk on the surface. I dig deep. I went back and I looked at their 18 gold medals. It was 11 or 12 of their gold medals, and 23 of those 40 were in 3 cross-country skiing events. It's all about their skiing. Flat skiing. The biathlon and cross-country skiing. It's just on skis. That's all. That's what they dominate.
Just like standing on skis.
The Americans won more medals, won more golds across a variety of events, not just one discipline where there happens to be most of the events.
Okay. So we're more versatile.
Hell yes, we are.
Yeah. Because we got the skiers in Colorado, but we also got everybody.
And our curling team, Canada, does not cheat.
They really cheated in curling?
Yeah. Yeah. The video shows the guy he touches the disc or whatever you call it, the biscuit. That's what I call it, the sliding biscuit. He touched it with his finger. The video shows it.
And nobody caught him?
Yeah, but they didn't disqualify him. It was crazy. And the Swedish dude called him out for it, and then he cussed him. That's narcissism at its finest. You cheat, you get caught cheating, you get called out for cheating, then you cuss at said person who called you out. Yep. Not a good look for the Canadians all the way around. Oh, and by the way, our women beat the Canadians for gold as well. Not only did they beat them once in the Olympics, they beat them twice in the Olympics, and they beat them several times in a row. Yeah, it's not a good day to be a Canadian hockey fan, but hey, you've had other great days, and I'm sure you guys will come back. Once again, it's the only thing Canada has. America's fourth most popular sport just beat your only sport. Bam.
Boom.
And it's out. Hit out of the park. There it goes. So anyway, enjoy this. It is wonderful. What we'll do, it was just a wonderful thing to see. We'll come back. We're going to show the game winner. You're going to hear from the Kachucks, by the way, giving shout outs to St. Louis, the Kachuk boys. I told you I spent 11 years in Detroit. All 4 players on the ice, by the way, for the Americans, when they scored the goalie Hellerbeck, Hughes, Berwinski, who made the pass, and Dylan Larkin, all Detroit kids, all Detroit guys. You had 4 Michiganders on the ice taking down an entire country. 4 Detroit kids taking down the entire country of Canada. That's how nice it is. We'll play that. You'll hear from the Jack Hughes, of course. The speech, the post-game speech, which has gone viral. The guys, you're going to see him all over the place. He's now the most popular athlete in the United States. and how he was just so humble and showing this new age of American hockey. American hockey is here. American hockey is here to stay. And talk about the Hughes family. His brother, by the way, was on the team too, Ryan. I know you didn't know this, but not only did you have one set of brothers, the Kachucks, you had a second set of brothers, the Hughes.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, and mom, which we'll get into, Mom Ellen. Mom was a United States hockey player for the women, and she was a coach on the team that just won a gold medal too. They're bringing home 3 gold medals. It's freaking phenomenal.
Okay, just make sure Hughes is a long-haired kid, right?
Well, they both have long hair. Why?
Because I got to make sure I'm playing the right video.
No, there's only one Hughes talking.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, you got to know. You got to.
It's the dude with the long hair.
Buddy, you got to learn. You better learn.
I know with the smile.
You're in sports broadcasting.
Yeah.
You need to learn who Jack Hughes is right now.
I wanted to make sure, man. That's the one thing in sports that I let everybody know about my takes is I am a hockey casual, and I know that.
Oh, I like your term. I like that.
I'm a casual.
I do like, but you've got some of the best vocabulary. I love it.
Yeah, like I know that. Everything else I could talk, but like hockey, that's the one sport I got to learn a little more about.
Buddy, we're teaching you today, and I'm having fun. Yes,
Yeah.
that's Jack Hughes.
Yeah. Okay.
Congrats to the United States of America. Congrats to the Kachucks. We'd love to promote the St. Louis area. We'll get into that. SLU with a brawl over the weekend.
Yeah, they did.
I'm like, dang. We'll see what happens with that. They've got a game tomorrow night. They're at Dayton. Mizzou tomorrow night. They host Tennessee in another must-win situation. Another tough game, though. The SEC has turned out to be pretty damn tough.
Tennessee got Nate Met.
Yeah, and Tennessee will be ranked today, too, when the rankings come out. So it'll be another ranked opponent that Missouri plays. It'll be their 3rd straight ranked opponent. Must be nice to have that A-10 schedule. I'm teasing.
Yeah. I'm teasing. Come on, George Mason. VCU. Fight at the end of the game,
MIZ, SLU. I like Mizzou, and I like SLU. And we've got some good sound here. We'll also tell you, the president, there's just so much for that game. He invited, you may see the team at the State of the Union address tomorrow night too, the United States hockey team. And like it or not, the Kachuk brothers, who are friends with Kash Patel, the FBI director.
Kash Patel.
Dude, they had Kash Patel in the locker room yesterday. I know you haven't seen it. Kash Patel was pounding beers.
Yep.
Slamming tables, singing country songs with the United States hockey team yesterday. We've got video of that. You'll see it. At first, when I saw it, I was like, oh, I do not like this look. This is not a good look for America. Our FBI directors pounding beers and cussing and yelling in the locker room with the guys.
I still need to show you those videos of that CIA whistleblower.
Oh, I'd love to see it.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
I'd love to see it, my friend. But then Kash Patel was getting ripped until he explained it. And then he explained, I was watching the game, my friends, and they were the Kachuk brothers, invited him into the locker room. So the team invited him in. And then once he went in and had a few beers, it was like, game on.
Oh.
So, yeah, to each their own on how they, and if you have a problem seeing him in there, I don't have a problem with you. I don't. I get it. I do. I get it. I get it. But anyway, we'll get into that. So Mizzou and SLU both play tomorrow night. Both have important games. That'll be interesting to see how both teams come down the stretch. We have a soccer highlight too. City FC or St. Louis City SC. That's the only problem with soccer. There's too many damn draws. We had another draw on Saturday. It's like, to kick off the season 1-1, but at least it wasn't a loss. So we'll get into all of that. You'll hear the Kachucks talking. You'll hear Jack Hughes talking. You'll see Kash Patel. Maybe we'll get some ratings from yesterday's game. And who knows, maybe another Canadian hockey player will start whining and crying again and making up excuses on why they lost. This is Arch City now. By the way, the Blues back in action this week as well. Bennington, congrats. You played your tail off. You did. Bennington played well. Parayko played well. Glad to see our Blues there, at least in that game. and for the tournament. Bennington did what he could. He just got beat by a better goalie. Nobody in the world was better than Connor Hellerbeck yesterday. And sometimes that's just the luck of the draw. Benner got the best of Hellerbeck last year at the Four Nations. So all the credit in the world. I love Bennington and I love Parayko. You didn't hear them complaining or making excuses. It was only the prima donnas like Nathan McKinnon and their head coach whining and crying and making excuses on why they got their arses kicked by the United States of America. And yes, we own hockey. This is the Lou Information Station. We are live and on demand at luinfo.com. Producer Rise here. I'm Vic Faust. Jump it on X, Facebook, and YouTube if you want. We're off and rolling. Congratulations to the United States of America. We'll be back right after this.
This hour of content on the Lou Information Station is brought to you by Grandpa Pigeons, Johnny Mac's Sporting Goods, and Becky's Carpet and Tile Superstore.
Hey, see that, kids? That's the St. Louis Arch, the gateway to the West.
The Lou Information Station, where we'll always call it Highway 40 or Hardy if you're a expression. Stream our content 24/7 at luinfo.com. The Lou Information Station.
Is diabetes keeping you from enjoying life's special moments? At US Med, we understand the challenges you face, and we're here to help.
With US Med, I can finally manage my diabetes without it managing me.
US Med offers a wide range of services to simplify your diabetes care. Personalized care plans, convenient access to cutting-edge diabetes tech, and knowledgeable support. Plus, we'll check your insurance so your diabetes care may be covered at little or no cost to you.
With US Med, I feel confident and control of my diabetes. I can finally live my life to the fullest.
Don't let diabetes hold you back. Choose US Med and experience better birthdays, better adventures, better anniversaries, and better everything. Call now. US Med. Better service, better care. 800-891-6335. 800-891-6335. 800-891-6335. That's 800-891-6335.
luinfo.com. News had to you by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222.
Your luinfo.com news report. Parents, educators, and community leaders gathered at Vashon High School this week, calling for more investment in city schools. The summit, hosted by the American Federation of Teachers, Local 420, outlined a plan to repurpose closed schools into housing and health clinics, expand career training programs, and create community schools with wraparound services to help stabilize neighborhoods and boost enrollment. In other news, a St. Anne man will spend the rest of his life in prison for a deadly 2020 shooting at an Applebee's in St. Louis County. Courtney Washington was sentenced after prosecutors said he left the restaurant, returned with a gun, and opened fire, killing Kimberly Penton and seriously injuring two others. One victim is now paralyzed and another lost vision in one eye. And a Murphy, Missouri man is due in court next month after stealing nearly $10,000 in copper wiring from a business in Fenton. Police say Christopher Summers and Joseph Stewart admitted to taking scrap metal. Stewart has already been sentenced to probation. Summers to be sentenced in March. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at luinfo.com and the free Lou Info app. I'm Jen Austin.
Now, luinfo.com weather. Presented by Home Bank. Member FDIC. Secure your financial future by opening a high-yield checking account today. Go to myhomebank.bank to get started.
Here's your luinfo.com weather update. We'll stay fairly cool today, but much warmer weather on the way Tuesday and Wednesday. For now, about 30 on the afternoon high, gusty wind up to 25 miles an hour, and sunny skies. Overnight clear, and we're in the low 20s, and then that chilly air moves off to the east on Tuesday. We get a mix of sunshine and clouds, mid-50s. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at luinfo.com and the free Lou Info app.
All right, Cam, be honest. New Year's resolution still holding strong?
Not so much, Kat, but I did decide on one thing that I'm sticking with. Making home life better in 2026.
And that's a good one. And if better includes more fun, more time outside, and less stress, then you need to talk to Merrimack Pools and Outdoors.
Absolutely. They build backyard escapes, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, the kind of place everyone actually wants to hang out.
And now's the perfect time to plan. Don't wait until summer hits. Start now, get it designed right, and be ready when the warm weather shows up.
Merrimack Pools and Outdoors walks you through the whole process from design to construction, and they do it the right way.
So if your New Year's goal is fewer trips, fewer crowds, and more memories at home, go to SplashSTL.com.
That's SplashSTL.com and make this year the year your backyard finally wins. That's SplashSTL.com.
Fast Track Auto Transport has been a trusted leader in vehicle shipping for over 25 years, providing reliable, affordable service across the U.S. Fast Track offers fast and safe transportation solutions for individuals, dealerships, fleets, and businesses of all sizes. The Fast Track team prides itself on honest communication, competitive pricing, and real-time tracking, which gives our customers peace of mind from pickup to delivery. Whether you're shipping a single car or managing a large fleet, Fast Track delivers a smooth, hassle-free experience every time. Come see why Fast Track Auto Transport has been St. Louis's go-to company for all your vehicle transport needs for over 25 years. The trusted way, the safe way, the Fast Track way. Visit ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004. That's ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004.
Back to more of Arch City Now with Vic Faust on the Lou Information Station. Streaming 24/7 at luinfo.com.
Hey guys, welcome back into the show. We are rocking and rolling on a Monday morning. It is February 23rd. This month is just shot by. It'll be March next week. Producer Rise here. Oh, love to hear you getting going in the morning. This is Art City Now. I'm Vic Faust. We are your Lou Information Station. We are live and on demand at luinfo.com. The phone number is 855-282-8255. X, Facebook, and YouTube is where you can stream us live. We appreciate that as well. And, of course, jumping on the show if you want to. Talking a lot about the American victory yesterday, the Olympics from the Americans, the whining and crying from the Canadians after, which is just sad. Blues get back to action this week. What the hell is going to happen to the Blues team now? Trades? Additions? Subtractions? Now we find out. Do the Blues have some pieces that other teams want? We'll see what goes on there. St. Louis City FC had their first game Saturday. It was a tie, or as they say, a draw, 1-1 draw. Mizzou and SLU both in action tomorrow night, both with very important basketball games. We can get into that as well. Producer, I know you can appreciate this. I have a tweet here, or it was a retweet, and I thought this was interesting that ESPN put back up yesterday following the monumental win for the United States, officially taking claim as the hockey power in the world. That's right. The United States is the hockey power. Not only did we win the men's gold medal, we decided we'd win the women's as well, and we beat Canada in both games. I'll continue to say it throughout the entire show. Our fourth most popular sport in America now owns Canada's only sport of hockey. And you better damn well believe I'm going to have some fun talking about it while we are the champs. Because Canada's a very, 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 very good team. A very good team. They're second best. And, you know, hey, Canada, second best is better than being third best, right? Be happy you got a silver medal at least. You were lucky to even get out of the semifinal game, remember? Finland had you guys down. So be grateful that you at least got a silver instead of a bronze. It's all right not to be the best anymore, Canada. It's all right. Number 2 is fine. But our fourth most popular sport in this country is now better than your only sport. And the only reason I say that and take that tone is because your head coach and one of your captains were disrespectful to the United States and our country after they lost yesterday, which just goes to show it's like, I'm taking my puck and I'm going home. We had more puck possession. We had more shots. Wah. 3-on-3. Wah. It's like, come on. We were the better team. Wah. Thank God the real men in that locker room, like Parayko and Bennington, weren't saying stuff like that. Thankfully. It's only the selfish guys like, and I'm telling you, if Sidney Crosby would have been playing and heard anything like that, he would have stopped it. I'm sorry. Yes, I love Sidney Crosby. Guy's a leader. And I got a chance to interview him a few times many, many, many years ago, and he was a phenomenal person to deal with, a true leader. Love that guy. Hey, how about this? This aged very well. It's from a guy named Craig Custance, or Custance, at Craig Custance, Custance. Back in 2011, right? January 24th of 2011, he tweeted this out. It said, "Look out 2026 Olympics. USA Hockey's 8 and under membership has reached 100,000 for the first time ever." So back in 2011, Custance called out America taking over and winning this Olympics because of all the kids that are going to be playing hockey. And hockey continues to grow in this country. It does.
Yes, it does.
And I said earlier, 17 of the 24 players on the team came through the hockey organization program. They came through it, which was phenomenal. But Connor Hellerbeck, who right now is the best goalie in the world, he proved it yesterday, he didn't even play the top levels of hockey growing up. He ended up getting a scholarship to a small college, played well, later round draft pick, and developed. And now he has developed into arguably one of the best goalies in the world. And he proved it yesterday. He was the stonewall the United States had to have. When Canada played by far the best game they could have played. Canada played the best game they could have played, and they still lost, which is why they were probably so prickly after the game. But by the way, you probably would have liked this, right? They gave him little like Pikachu dolls. Like
little Pikachu?
Yeah, Pikachu. They gave him Pikachu. And it's I'm sorry, it was one of the more ridiculous things I've seen. Losing teams getting dolls standing there in line. They're getting these little Pikachu dolls. It's like,
wait, we're not even in.
They were given because they were sponsoring or they were the advertiser.
Oh, just ad stuff.
I mean, they looked at him like, what the hell are you giving us this stuff for? But anyway, it's just Canada needs to, it's not all Canadians. There was only a couple that heard whining, crying, and complaining, but that's your team. And that's the representation that gets out there. It's like, come on. Hey, one of the men in that Canadian locker room needs to go grab that damn coach and grab McKinnon and say, shut that blank up. Shut up. We lost. Take our medicine. We're number 2 in the world now. Let's go get better. And hope that the Americans don't continue to get better, because guess what? The parade of players is coming. The Americans are coming. Not only on the men's side, but the women's side as well. And it feels so good. So here it is again. We'll play that winning goal for you. Rye, you can go ahead and play that winning goal.
The net.
Because it.
And it's Werenski. Now Jack Hughes pokes it around McCarr. United States with numbers.
I hated seeing Jordan Bennington.
Back across it comes.
Give up this
Jack
shot.
Hughes wins it. The golden goal for the United States. For the first time since the 1980 miracle, the United States takes the gold. Jack Hughes beating Jordan Bennington.
Oh, the joy of watching the United States win. You've got to love it. It sounds so sweet. The Americans win in overtime 2-1. Jack Hughes, 25-year-old Jack Hughes. Hey, you want to talk about doing things right? Jack Hughes scores the game winner. And by the way, just a few moments before that, his brother, Quinn Hughes, was robbed by Jordan Bennington. He almost had the game winner. Bennington robbed him on a great save. So here's what's really cool. Jack Hughes, right? You want to talk about really living right? Not only is he now a national hero for scoring the goal that he did, we're now going to play Jack Hughes' sound. His immediate interview after the game that most of us saw, not everybody. You're going to talk about a humble
I love the
hardworking, all about the boys mentality, all about the United States of America. And he is the face of our team coming forward. And there were some hockey people in the United States that didn't even think he should be on the team, which is insane. But here's Jack Hughes right after, and just really showing what American pride, red, white, and blue is all about.
This is all about our country right now. I love the USA. I love my teammates. It's unbelievable. The USA Hockey Brotherhood is so strong. And we had so much support from ex-players. I'm so proud to be American today.
This was
proud.
This was such an incredible game to grind out. I mean, you're bleeding right through it just looking at you right now. Can you just talk about how difficult this gold medal was to win?
Unbelievable game by Hellebuck. He was our best player tonight by a mile. Unbelievable game. Unreal game by our team. That's just a ballsy, gutsy win. That's American hockey right there. That's a great Canadian team, but we're USA. We're so proud to be Americans. Tonight was all for the country.
What does this gold medal mean to USA Hockey?
It's everything. Like I said, the USA Hockey Brotherhood means so much. Look at these guys. We're such a team. We've been together for 2 weeks. We're such a team. The USA Hockey Brotherhood is so strong, and we're so proud to win for our country.
Okay, that's chill factor off the charts, baby. USA, USA, USA. You didn't hear the United States whining and crying when they lost the Four Nations last year. You didn't hear the coach making excuses. You didn't hear the players, wah. That's what Canada does. They whine, they complain, they try to make excuses, not the United States. Jack Hughes, American hero. He will never be forgotten. Jack Hughes. You want to talk about things going well? How about this? In the in the semifinals, his brother scores a game winner in overtime. Quinn. That's right. His brother Quinn scores a game winner. Then the very next day, his mom, Ellen Hughes, wins a gold medal as one of the coaches and team liaisons for the United States women's team. That's right. Mom is a former player as well. And then what happened yesterday? Jack scores the game winner. Does it get any better than that for the Hughes? Oh, and by the way, you'll appreciate this one, Rye. Jack had one more for Canada. He's dating. He is dating a country music superstar. Isn't that awesome? From Canada.
Yes. Yeah. Just show them, man. Show them. Eagles over Maple Leafs. Eagles over maple syrup.
He's dating Tate McRae.
Oh, see.
I mean, maybe Canada's all salty. They're a little prickly. You know, we own hockey now. And then our guy that scored the game winner is, he's dating Tate McRae. And if that wasn't enough, the Canadians, what is it about Canadians being pissed off? Is it the cold weather?
Yes.
It's just why be happy. Yeah, but one of the guys who I know is Canadian, Chris Pronger, love him. Chris is a happy dude, man. Chris, I need your help. I need to call Chris and find out why Canada's complaining about everything. They were complaining leading into the Olympics because Tate was doing some pre-Olympic songs for Team USA leading up to the Olympics. They didn't think that she should have been singing songs to help and using her talent to help the United States or promote for TV. It's like, come on. So that's what I would call a clean sweep of Canada for Jack Hughes. And did you see his mouth? Because you didn't see this, right? Earlier in the game, he had his teeth knocked out.
Oh, I saw it. That's what I was talking about. I was like, is that the dude you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I think I got the pick too, low key. Hold on.
So you had all of those things going on.
Yeah, I got the pick too.
Man, we're just getting into it. So it's great to see that. Just love. I mean, he took a stick to the mouth. and then his teeth got all messed up. We're showing it to you now. Connor Hellerbeck. And the other great part about Connor, the goalie, and then, of course, the T.
It just looks like it hurts, dude.
Hell yeah, it hurts.
He's just smiles and all. Oh my gosh.
I think I had a side tooth when I was a kid. I got punched in the face in a fight, and like one of my teeth got knocked loose, like almost out. It didn't totally get knocked out, but like the side of it. But I didn't see that punch coming. So, I mean, couldn't move or dodge, or it was a sucker punch from the side, but that's all right. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Yep. That tooth was going to be leaving anyway. No. Anyway, Connor Hellerbeck, the goalie, a lot of people doubted him too, which was great. But it's all good. We come back, we'll hear from our St. Louis boys talking about St. Louis. The Kachucks, the passion, the spine. Just love it, what those guys were meaning for leadership for this team. And you gotta have some tough guys. You gotta have some guys with a spine. You gotta have some guys that don't mind to mix it up. I mean, that's a lot of what hockey's about. We'll get into them when we get back. We got to take a quick break. You're listening to Art City Now, producer Rice here. I'm Vic Faust. We're on the Lou Information Station. We are live and on demand at luinfo.com.
Is diabetes keeping you from enjoying life's special moments? At US Med, we understand the challenges you face, and we're here to help.
With US Med, I can finally manage my diabetes without it managing me.
US Med offers a wide range of services to simplify your diabetes care. Personalized care plans, convenient access to cutting-edge diabetes tech, and knowledgeable support. Plus, we'll check your insurance so your diabetes care may be covered at little or no cost to you.
With US Med, I feel confident and control of my diabetes. I can finally live my life to the fullest.
Don't let diabetes hold you back. Choose US Med and experience better birthdays, better adventures, better anniversaries, and better everything. Call now. US Med. Better service, better care. 800-891-6335. 800-891-6335. 800-891-6335. That's 800-891-6335.
All right, Cam, be honest. New Year's resolution still holding strong?
Not so much, Kat. But I did decide on one thing that I'm sticking with. Making home life better in 2026.
And that's a good one. And if better includes more fun, more time outside, and less stress, then you need to talk to Merrimack Pools and Outdoors.
Absolutely. They build backyard escapes, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, the kind of place everyone actually wants to hang out.
And now's the perfect time to plan. Don't wait until summer hits. Start now, get it designed right, and be ready when the warm weather shows up.
Merrimack Pools and Outdoors walks you through the whole process, from design to construction, and they do it the right way.
So if your New Year's goal is fewer trips, fewer crowds, and more memories at home, go to SplashSTL.com.
That's SplashSTL.com, and make this year the year your backyard finally wins. That's SplashSTL.com.
The Lou Information Station, 590 AM KLIS, Wood River, St. Louis.
USA Radio News. I'm John Summers. The White House reacted after the Secret Service shot and killed an armed suspect at Mar-a-Lago early Sunday morning.
The U.S. Secret Service says 2 of its agents and a Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office deputy shot the male suspect after he entered the secure perimeter at the Palm Beach resort with a shotgun and a gas can.
He was ordered to drop those 2 pieces of equipment that he had with him, at which time he put down the gas can, raised the shotgun to a shooting position.
In a post on X, Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said Secret Service acted quickly and decisively to neutralize a crazy person. President Trump was not at Mar-a-Lago at the time of the incident, and no officers were injured. I'm Lisa Carton.
President Trump hosted a gathering of state governors in the nation's capital Saturday night. While speaking at a White House dinner, Trump called the governors in attendance great leaders, adding, by working with states, we can achieve so much more.
From Thomas Jefferson to today, America's governors have been among the smartest, most creative, most talented, Americans our country has ever produced.
Trump went on to say he hopes to see the governors back in Washington, D.C. this summer for the Great American State Fair, part of the nation's 250th birthday celebration. Trump said he's hiking his new global tariff to 15% the day after announcing a 10% worldwide duty on imported goods. In a post on Truth Social Saturday, Trump said he's taking the action after a thorough, detailed, and complete review of what he called the ridiculous and extraordinarily anti-American decision on tariffs issued Friday by the Supreme Court. A strong earthquake struck the northern coast of Malaysia early Monday morning local time. U.S. Geological Survey reported the magnitude 7.1 shaker struck about 30 miles northwest of Kota Balud shortly before 1 a.m. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
Maybe this is you too. There's enormous frustration right now with healthcare costs. It is amazing. Healthcare costs for families in the last 20 years have almost tripled, and it just keeps getting worse. All this to say, this is why MediShare is so in demand right now. People are looking for alternatives, and MediShare is proven you can save thousands of dollars a year and actually like it more. Over 1 million Americans are now part of healthcare sharing, and MediShare is the gold standard. It's trusted, it works. It's been helping people save money and have peace of mind now for 30 plus years. It's not some big impersonal thing either. It's a community of people like you helping each other. So yeah, if you're frustrated too, here's your chance to make a refreshing change. You'll notice the difference as soon as you call. They're easy to talk to. You can get a price within 2 minutes. Here is the number. Call 855-SHARE-40. That's 855-SHARE 40. 855-SHARE-40.
Transportation Secretary.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen. Brown and Crouppen.
So what's the table?
GetBC.com.
You're gonna need lawyers, right? St. Louis sports fans, now you can go deeper with STL Sports Central Insiders. Get exclusive access to Bernie Miklasz, Randy Carricker, Mike Claiborne, Jamal Mayers, and more. Plus, your chance to watch a Blues game in the alumni box with Jamal himself. Also, monthly giveaways, Bernie's columns all week, and you'll be supporting local sports media. Join now at stlsportscentral.com.
Introducing the Key STL Burger Bar and Boogie, your new home in the Grand Center Arts District. The Key STL is where the music plays, the game is always on, and the dance floor is open. The Burger Bar features the ultimate smash burger experience with premium pasture-raised local beef and a dozen house-made sauces to top it all off. It's the Key STL Burger Bar and Boogie, 3225 Olive in Midtown. Before, during, or after any game, this is the spot, St. Louis. Find out more at thekeystl.com. When it's time to bring the energy, don't fake it, fuel it. Drink Thunder is the all-natural, plant-based, fruit-based pre-workout drink that gives you real results without the junk. No sugar, no crash, just clean energy, powered by nature, and loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that help you perform at your best. Go to drinkthunder.com and grab your favorite flavor, orange mango, blackberry lemonade, or strawberry cream. Drink Thunder, the clean way to power your workout. drinkthunder.com.
Hockey parents, be honest. Are your tournaments this season feeling a little unpredictable? You've planned the weekend, booked the hotel, hauled the gear. You deserve a tournament provider that's as organized as you are. And that's where Big Bear Tournaments comes in. No guessing games, no mystery matchups. We proudly list every registered team right on the website. You always know exactly who's in your division. There's great competition, clear communication, and zero last-minute surprises. Make your season smoother. Check out your next tournament at BigBearTournaments.com.
The Lou Information Station presents Arch City Now with Vic Faust.
Hey guys, welcome into the show. Hope you're having as good of a Monday morning as we are here. Producer Ryan, Vic Faust, Arch City Now. We are your Lou Information Station. We are live and on demand at louinfo.com. Go ahead, jump in on X, Facebook, and YouTube. It is 7:05. It is February 23rd. It's going to be cold again today, but I think the sun is shining, and even if it wasn't shining, the sun is shining on this great, wonderful country of ours, the red, white, and blue. You have to love America, the best country in the world, and our hockey team reminded us of it yesterday. Jack Hughes, the game winner in overtime, 2-1. The United States takes over as the best hockey country in the world. That's right. I said it. Not only did we win gold in men's, we won gold in women. And the Canadians played their best game, and they still couldn't beat us. Connor Hellerbeck, the amazing goalie, right now doing what he did. And, of course, Jack Hughes. A lot of hockey talk this morning. The sound bites after, the pride of country, the humbleness about loving this country, loving the flag, loving what this country is about, the greatest country in the world, not ripping it, not biting the hand that feeds you, but appreciating what we have. And it's something that all of us can have a good lesson with when it comes to just remembering how good we have it in this country. We can complain, we can whine, we can cry, but at the end of the day, we still have it better. And the red, white, and blue is still the best country in this freaking world. And these guys yesterday reminded us of why. Love to watch them doing what they do yesterday. A lot of hockey talk. We'll talk about the Blues coming up a little bit later. They get back to action this week. The Blues have the second worst record in the entire NHL. They're the second worst team. It's bad when you put it in those perspectives. 49 points. It's bad. We're the worst. We're the second worst team in the NHL. But we have games Thursday and Saturday night. By the way, Jack Hughes, right? He'll be at Enterprise Saturday night.
Hey.
New Jersey Devils coming to town. Jack Hughes and the New Jersey Devils. If there was ever a time, there you go. Even to just go give Jack Hughes a standing ovation. Who knows what the Blues will look like? We'll get into that coming up a little bit later in the show. Will a trade be made? Will they have additions? Will they have subtractions? We'll find out. There's Mizzou basketball. There's SLU basketball tomorrow night. So we've got a busy week of action, but we're still winding up on all the fun talk from the Olympics. The United States came on strong at the end, 33 overall medals, one of their best showings ever. They had 12 golds, which was freaking phenomenal as well. By the way, of those 12 golds, kudos to our women. 8 of the gold medals were won by women or women teams. Guess what? In the Summer Olympics, the same trend. The majority of the medals and gold medals were won by women. Our men need to step it up.
Yeah, man. Step it up, man.
The women are doing their part, and they have been doing their part. So congrats to our women, always giving them the credit that they deserve. They're strong women making strong young men. Okay, the Kachucks, speaking of strong men, Brady and Matthew, absolutely love them. Our St. Louis own, they never forget where they came from. They still
watching Miracle growing up.
Give so much to St. Louis. And whenever they have a national stage or an international stage, they seem to find a way to weave St. Louis into the words. And I love it. And I appreciate them. Thank you, Kachucks. Thank you for being the heart and soul of the team from the American team. The Canadians may not like you. Too bad for them. They lost. It's over for them. You guys are not only gold medal winners, but you're national heroes. You're national icons. And how about this for Matthew Tkachuk before we hear him talk? In 2024, Rye, he wins a Stanley Cup. In 2025, he wins a Stanley Cup. In 2026, he wins a gold medal. He just got married this last summer. Life is good for one Matthew Tkachuk. Listen to how respectful they are and how much they appreciate St. Louis as well right after winning the gold medal yesterday.
Okay, guys, you told me you're watching Miracle growing up, dreaming about this. You're living it right now. How does it feel?
It's hockey's our game. Hockey's the United States of America's game. It's the greatest country in the world. We have, the best support ever. Hundreds of millions of people back home. So many people in St. Louis. Everyone in St. Louis. We could feel the support, whether they're hockey fans or not. Everyone's watching. Everyone better be partying right now. Everyone better be wearing the red, white, and blue for as long as they can. It should be like a month mandate, wear the red, white, and blue in the United States and celebrate us and the other Olympian gold medalists.
How do you feel, Brady?
I mean, I feel on top of the world. Just to do it with all my brothers here, and there's so many people that we could thank. Matthew said everybody in St. Louis, all their family and friends, and even every first responder, everybody that protects and serves our country, this is for them. This is for every American and
all the military putting their life on the line for us everywhere to
every
give
single
us the
person
opportunity to do this.
wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. So we're super blessed and super grateful.
You're hearing that anthem. How emotional was that moment?
I just wish they put us next to each other. They made us go in number order, but it was my voice is starting to go because of that. I haven't screamed that long and that loud for a long time, so it's incredible.
I heard ultras help with the sore throat.
Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. I'll test that out.
With you two and Clayton and Joy Dunn on the women's side, that's 4 gold medals coming back to St. Louis. What does that say about St. Louis hockey?
I mean, they developed all of us, and we wouldn't be here without the youth hockey in St. Louis, the people, the community, the youth hockey. So for all those kids wondering if they want to play hockey or not in St. Louis, I'd give it a try because you never know. You work hard enough and you have great coaches and good support, you could be an Olympic medalist.
Wow. And, of course, from the women's side, Joy Dunn, which we were talking about, just a phenomenal soundbite. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. The Kachuk boys, not only did they get it.
Baby.
Oh, yes. A month mandate wearing the red, white, and blue. Love it. You better be partying in St. Louis. You better be partying around the country. And then he said, we own hockey. Oh, I love it. I freaking love it. And American fans should appreciate the effort and what they just did, because that was a, quote, great team that Canada put together. I mean, Canada's best athletes, the best of the best, play hockey. In the United States, hockey's our 4th. I repeat, our 4th most popular sport. I know that may blow your mind, but NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, and hockey. Hockey's 4th. We love hockey in St. Louis. I love it. But our 4th most popular sport just took down the only sport in Canada. And I'm not trying to be prickly or mean. I'm just stating facts. And you know that this is only going to increase the hockey popularity in our country, as it should. Who wouldn't want to be Kachuk? Who wouldn't want to be the Hughes? Who wouldn't want to be Hellerbeck? Who wouldn't want to be Rowinski? Who wouldn't want to be a legacy like Nelson? All of these players, who wouldn't want to be a team that fights and that are tough and don't give up and fight you tooth and nail and try to make the plays inside and out? That's what gets me excited about listening to St. Louis's own Kachuk brothers and what they did and how they took care of business yesterday. Congrats to them. Do we still have pictures of them too? I know you were putting some of the pics in there, and I love it what you were doing. Just taking a look back, if you're watching on X, Facebook, and YouTube, you can see some of the pictures of the Kachuk brothers just enjoying the moment, because this really does come full circle, bringing gold medals back to St. Louis. And how much, as you just heard them talking about hockey in St. Louis, and seeing what we knew that this team could be. And it started with the Four Nations last year, where, they had a vigor for our country, and they showed passion, and we remember the fights and whatnot. And there's no fighting in the Olympics, but it just love to see St. Louis kids owning the moment, owning a world moment, and especially against, a country like Canada, just that created the sport, and now we own their sport, not only in the men's side, but the women's side. And congrats to Joy Dunn from O'Fallon, Missouri, on her picking up her gold medal, as well as you heard them talking about in the interview as well. Absolutely love it. All of it is absolutely amazing to watch and to see. The Kachuk brothers, I was told, and I think this is real too, our FBI director, Kash Patel, was in the locker room with the team yesterday. Now, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, I don't like to see him pounding beers. Why is he in there? But then he had to tweet out that his friends on the team, they insisted that he come into the locker room. And I was told that one of the Kachuk brothers was a part of that. Now, I don't know. That's what I was told. So Listen to look. Well, I don't know if you have a problem with this. I don't have a problem with you. I get it. There's our FBI director. Our FBI director, right? You caught it at a great spot too. Chugging beers, chugging alcohol with the boys in the locker room. Here's Cash Patel. You can hear if you're watching on X, Facebook, and YouTube, you get the full experience. If you're listening on 590, you'll hear the celebration.
Courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Yeah, baby. That's what it's about. It's a celebration Monday. Okay. Nothing like a little Toby Keith. Gotta love that. And then, of course, Cash Patel. Woo! So Cash Patel was over there watching the game. A lot of things have gotten serious in the United States too. We're the fun part of everything. And that's the fun part. And of course, you got to you got to lean into the fun part. And they were definitely leaning into the fun part of everything yesterday, as you just saw with Cash Patel. But that wasn't the only thing from yesterday. When Cash was in there, the president of the United States gave the team a call in the locker room. And as we get to this, what you'll hear is President Trump inviting the team to the State of the Union. That's right. The president has a State of the Union address tomorrow night. So he was literally setting up, and it looks like they're setting up a meeting to have, or an appointment to have the entire team at the State of the Union address tomorrow night. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be able to make that happen or not. But nonetheless, here's the president of the United States calling the team while they're celebrating in the locker room.
1 minute. And by the way, your goalie played not bad. Howie, say hi to him. How you doing, Dad? I have seen hockey goalies have slightly worse games. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And that team is pretty good you played. Sometimes we get anytime soon. You know, I tell you what, I just told my people 2 minutes ago, I didn't know they'd be calling. I said, we're giving the State of the Union speech on Tuesday night. I could send the military plane or something. But if you would like to, it's the coolest night, it's the biggest.
We're in. Can you pick us up in Miami on Tuesday morning?
Close the northern border. We'll get cash and we'll get the military to get you guys over.
I'm going to let's go.
Boys are going to the State of the Union. The nice thing about being president is I can tell you, you don't have to worry about the weather or whatever. We don't care if it's snowing, if it's the worst blizzard. We'll be sailing through that story just like we did on the ice.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. President. I mean, they're just having the best time of their freaking life right now. I don't know who it was. It sounded like it was Kachuk, Matthew, when he's like, hey, can you pick us up in Miami Tuesday morning? So you know where the boys are going. They're headed down to Miami.
Yeah, they better sell.
They're headed. They probably took a plane straight from Italy as quickly as they could, or as directly as they could, straight to South Beach. That's exactly where they're going down. Kachuk has all the hookups there. So, you know, he plays with the Panthers. So somehow, some way, I think he took care of that. But you just see the camaraderie between that team. Jack Hughes talked about their brotherhood, talked about how tight they are. And then, of course, you see this team being very respectful to their president at the same point in time as well. And we go on in the call. There was a cuss word, so I couldn't play the whole call, and we didn't have time to edit it out.
Yeah, I don't have the automatic soundboard for the beeps now. I'm sorry.
But he went on to tell him that he's inviting the women's team as well. So the men's gold medal winning team, the women's gold medal team, and by the way, they're friends. They are, which is really cool, because the women, they don't get notoriety. They're not these professional athletes. The men are, but the men treat the women with total respect. Their friends, Jack Hughes, talked about how they respect each other, how they talk, and especially at the Olympics, which was really cool as well. And they all stayed in the Olympic Village, which I really loved and I thought was cool for them. So who knows? Maybe, just maybe, tomorrow night we're going to see the men and the women at the State of the Union. That would be really cool. But if anybody's looking for the American men's hockey team, they're going to be taking that kind of like they'd be traveling around with the Stanley Cup, except they'll be taking their gold medals. Although they should probably take those medals off. I don't know. They were having some issues, Italy was, by the way, with the medals actually falling off the ribbons. You can't be out partying hardcore and lose one of your gold medals when you're going through the clubs or wherever else you're going to have fun. Nonetheless, what a terrific day, terrific night all the way around when it came to the situation that we were talking about from the United States, from everything else that's going on. From that standpoint, producer, why don't we do this? Can we take a quick break?
Yes,
We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll set the local stage when it comes to the Blues, when it comes to St. Louis City SC, when it comes to Mizzou, when it comes to SLU basketball, and then we'll end the show with some more fun when it comes to the Olympic hockey. It's a terrific time for us to take a quick break right now. We are your Lou information station. We are live and on demand at luinfo.com. If you want to give us a call, you can do that as well. The phone number is 855-282-8255, 855-282-8255. We're on X, Facebook, and YouTube. It is a cold Monday morning. It's February 23rd. Oh, but America this morning feels all warm and fuzzy inside after the big win by the United States hockey team yesterday and the strong finish to the Olympics for the Americans. You're listening right now to Art City Now. We'll take a quick break. Producer Ryan, myself, Vic Faust, are back right after this.
St. Louis, meet your new daily companion, the Lou Information Station app. Listen live anywhere, anytime with one click. Dive into live or on-demand content. It's the fastest way to stay connected to the conversations that matter in the Lou. Just search Lou Information Station in the App Store or Google Play and download it free today. The Lou Information Station app. Crystal clear St. Louis talk 24/7.
Yo, I got a key to the front door, badge to the back, 100 little problems and they all attack. I'm the boss, the backup plan B, C, and D. If it breaks, guess what? Who's fixing it? Me? I'm the meeting, the marketing, the late night grind. The day we pay that bill, panic on my mind. Yeah, I started this dream with a big old plan. Now I'm the whole department in the one-man band. CEO doesn't mean chief everything officer.
Delegate like a boss, because you are one.
Contact Morgan Pinnacle Group to learn more.
Salute the brave men and women of our military who are putting their lives on the line for us. This message from Tyler Painting and Drywall, serving the community for over 60 years. For residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, drywall installation and finishing, power washing, and more. Call the pros today, 618-779-4925. That's 618-779-4925. That's Tyler Painting and Drywall, saluting all the brave men and women of our military.
LouInfo.com nights. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. GetBC.com.
Your LouInfo.com news report. Parents, educators, and community leaders gathered at Vashon High School this week, calling for more investment in city schools. The summit, hosted by the American Federation of Teachers, Local 420, outlined a plan to repurpose closed schools into housing and health clinics, expand career training programs, and create community schools with wraparound services to help stabilize neighborhoods and boost enrollment. In other news, a St. Anne man will spend the rest of his life in prison for a deadly 2020 shooting at an Applebee's in St. Louis County. Courtney Washington was sentenced after prosecutors said he left the restaurant, returned with a gun, and opened fire, killing Kimberly Penton and seriously injuring 2 others. One victim is now paralyzed and another lost vision in one eye. And a Murphy, Missouri man is due in court next month after stealing nearly $10,000 in copper wiring from a business in Fenton. Police say Christopher Summers and Joseph Stewart admitted to taking the scrap metal. Stewart has already been sentenced to probation. Summers to be sentenced in March. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com and the free Lou Info app. I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather. Presented by Home Bank. Member FDIC. Secure your financial future by opening a high-yield checking account today. Go to myhomebank.bank. Started.
Your LouInfo.com weather update will stay fairly cool today, but much weather on Wednesday. For now, about 30 on the afternoon high, gusty wind up to 25 miles an hour and sunny skies. Overnight clear, and we're in the low 20s, and then that chilly air moves off to the east on Tuesday. We get a mix of sunshine and clouds, mid-50s. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com and the free Lou Info app.
Hey, St. Louis, looking for high-flying action and electric energy? Grab your crew, hit the road, and experience a Grizzlies game night in Memphis. An unmatched atmosphere and star-studded NBA matchups are waiting for you just down the road on I-55. There's nothing like Grizz game energy, and there's nothing like being here with 19,000 new Grizz Nation friends at FedEx Forum. Dive into the action. Follow the Grizzlies on social media and visit grizzlies.com/tickets to grab your seats today. That's grizzlies.com/tickets.
All right, Cam, be honest. New Year's resolution still holding strong?
Not so much, Kat. But I did decide on one thing that I'm sticking with. Making home life better in 2026.
And that's a good one. And if better includes more fun, more time outside, and less stress, then you need to talk to Merrimack Pools and Outdoors.
Absolutely. They build backyard escapes, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, the kind of place everyone actually wants to hang out.
And now's the perfect time to plan. Don't wait until summer hits. Start now, get it designed right, and be ready when the warm weather shows up.
Merrimack Pools and Outdoors walks you through the whole process, from design to construction, and they do it the right way.
So if your New Year's goal is fewer trips, fewer crowds, and more memories at home, go to SplashSTL.com.
That's SplashSTL.com, and make this year the year your backyard finally wins. That's SplashSTL.com.
Today, business moves fast. Don't fall behind your competitors. Contact CTS, Commercial Technology Solutions, today for your voice and data needs, including networking, internet, and video conferencing. We offer 24-hour emergency service with competitive rates and an A+ rating from the BBB. At Commercial Technology Solutions, it's all about service, solutions, and stability. Contact them in Missouri at 314-421-3550, in Illinois at 618-452-3550, and online at ctsphone.com.
Back to more of Arch City Now with Vic Faust on the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Oh, what a beautiful Monday morning in the St. Louis area it is. Welcome into Arch City Now. Producer Rise here. I'm Vic Faust. It is 7:30 on this beautiful February 23rd. Yes, it's freezing cold outside. Oh, but it's nice and warm in our hearts after watching the United States win gold yesterday, following what the women did. That was me, Rise. Sorry, man. Did you hear the music playing?
Yeah, I was confused. I thought it was my AirPods.
No, man. That was me. I can't get enough videos from social media when it comes to the United States men and women taking down Canada, owning hockey, as Matthew Tkachuk said. He said the United States owns hockey now, which is beautiful. Absolutely love it. Congrats to the Tkachuks. Congrats to the Americans winning 2-1 in overtime yesterday. Huge deal. We'll talk about them more coming up in the show. From our local standpoint, from some of the things happening in the area, weather this week, you know what it is. It's February. It's the end of February. You know it's going to be cold. These things happen. Yes, we had some nice days, which were nice, but of course, we're still in winter. we're still trying to deal with all the things that we have from the winter standpoint. Today it's going to be cold, but tomorrow it starts to warm up a little bit. 54, Wednesday 50s, Thursday maybe around 50, and then how about Friday and Saturday 60s, middle to high 60s and sun. Looking forward to that. We've had a lot of hockey talk today with what the United States did yesterday. Speaking of hockey this week, the Blues get back to action. They have games Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Thursday and Saturday are in St. Louis. On Sunday, they're on the road. So Thursday night, they have Seattle Kraken, Rye's favorite mascot team. They'll be in town.
What a cool name.
And then Saturday, go figure, as luck would have it, guess who's coming to town? Jack Hughes and the New Jersey Devils.
He's going to crack a smile for us.
Yeah. I wonder, see, and I'm curious, gosh, if Kim was in here, I'd ask him, do you wait to the end of the season to take care of that?
Yeah, because
or does it mess with the teeth? I've never had my chiclets crack like that.
Yeah.
I told you I had one tooth come knocked out when I got punched, but that was the side. It's not like cracked in half.
Yeah.
I wonder, do you have to get it taken care of, or do you just wait?
I would just wait because you don't know if you're going to get hit again and it falls out again.
Well, I don't know how they do that, what they would do.
Like, is there any way to stop that? Like, is there any, you can't wear mouth guards that, like.
I don't know. I don't know how long. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Cam. I'm asking Cam right now. When you get your teeth cracked, does Jack Hughes get his teeth fixed now or does he wait?
Oh, he'll wait.
You wait to get it done.
Yeah, it's summertime, but unless they gotta fix some things, But
If you get not to bring, we were talking about it.
no, you never want to. You don't want to fix your teeth totally because you're going to get them knocked out again for the most part. Although a lot of guys do. I mean, Robert Thomas has got new teeth. You could tell the guys that do because they're so shiny.
They are good. They're
or they'll
nice.
get one or two, and the one or two are shiny, and the rest are yellow. But they'll have to it depends on what kind of.
Oh my God!
I don't know if it's cracked, so they might have to fix that because there could be some tooth stuck in his face somewhere.
And I didn't know if they get cracked if you don't get them fixed, if it messes with the tooth or anything or
the
other
most painful thing in the world.
Yeah. See, that's what
bite
I'm
into
just.
an apple. Like that feeling.
Oh my
you
God!
have,
Yeah.
God, your whole body, it hurts your whole body when that happens.
Hey, by the way, I listened to you on national radio yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
You were freaking awesome
I
yesterday.
appreciate that.
I'm trying to remember the pod or the radio show that they had you on.
Dave McCarthy.
Yeah.
He's
Dave,
awesome.
Dave
Real
McCarthy.
Canadian boy.
Is he really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you came on, you were after, and I was like, I'm listening, and they're like, we're talking with Cam Jansen. I'm like, Cam's coming up.
Hell yeah.
Okay, that
they
was
knew I was riled up.
and you know what? One thing I'm glad that you brought up, and this gets in like the real X's and O's of hockey, and not to bore people, they don't want the X's and O's, but you give everything. I am so happy that you brought up one thing that I noticed. It's that Austin Matthews wasn't putting points up, but I think you were talking about Austin coming back and back checking.
He broke up 3 major plays.
And I'm glad you brought it up.
Now, did he pass up on a shot right in front of the net? Yes, he did.
So did Matthew.
Sometimes, so did Matthew. Sometimes shoot the damn thing. And trust me, when he went back to that bench, Sullivan's like, don't pass up opportunities. You can't pass up opportunities.
Yep.
This game's going by way too fast. Shoot everything. So he was getting chirped for that. But he busted his ass and got back and broke up 2 to 3 monster plays against McKinnon's line. And that could have swayed the game like no other. So listen, he wasn't loud offensively, but he was loud defensively, and I saw that.
All right. Well, we talked a lot about the game earlier. I know you're going to be talking about it on your show. You're awesome. I just had to figure out. Jack Hughes, by the way, will be at Enterprise Saturday night.
Yeah, I know.
And I was like, is he going to have his teeth fixed by then?
He just might. Sometimes they just will take the whole thing out and wait. Because if it's chipped, they might just take the whole thing out.
Just take it out.
It sucks. But who cares? The picture, he didn't feel anything.
I guarantee he didn't.
I'm like, man, I feel like I would feel something.
Oh, you will the next day when you bite into something on accident. You're like, wait a minute. I can't do that. Oh, God.
Straight
brutal.
smoothies for me.
Is he going to be able to kiss Tate McRae?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
It's like, how do you mess with your teeth like that?
He wins it in overtime against Canada, against that top line. And then he's going to go and hang out with Tate McRae, who's like
their top baddie.
What a
he
dog.
owns you. He owns you, Canada. He owns your soul.
Cam's
Take
show.
that like it.
Cam's awesome show coming up from 8 to 10. Cam, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Hot Take Central 2.0. Cam Jansen, the former Blue, Jim the Cat Hayes. They take you from 8 to 10 o'clock today. They've got the MIZ STL show today with Grant Salzman and Brendan Schaefer. So Saturday night, if you're at the Blues game, I mean, you go for the Blues. I know the Blues are the second worst team in the NHL right now, and who knows if they're going to make a deal or something. It hasn't gone that way, but I mean, what a great hockey in St. Louis is huge, and our Blues fans are amazing. We know that. You go to watch the game Saturday to watch the Blues, but what better reason to go to Enterprise Center than to give Jack Hughes a standing ovation? Do you see where I'm going with that, Rye? Is that legit? Am I losing my mind?
No, you're not losing your mind, because it'd be different if we were like in like contention for anything. So I wouldn't feel some type of way. So like,
But I let Cam go away. I'll ask him off air. If you're the Blues, do you do an ISO camera and a congratulations to Jack Hughes, even though he
on the
beat
opponent team?
Even though he beat your goalie Jordan Bennington and Colton Parayko.
Oh yeah, Parayko's from Canada too, right?
Yeah, but Parayko wasn't on the ice.
Yeah, but like he's from
But
Canada.
he did
He's
beat
Canadian,
but he did beat Jordan Bennington, and we don't, And then right after, maybe we give a special isolation shot for Parayko and Bennington. Congratulations on winning silver.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, why not? I see it.
Yeah, I just don't want them.
I would go Saturday night just to give a standing ovation for Jack Hughes or chant USA or something. Listen, the Blues aren't going to the playoffs. Okay, we got it. And the Blues get back to action. Now we go back to rooting for our team. The United States took care of business. As Matthew Tkachuk said, the United States now owns hockey with the men and women winning gold medals. Okay. But our Blues, man, are they going to make a trade? Is anything going to happen? Are they going to wait? How does the second part of the season end? There's only about 20 games left, and the Blues have the second worst record in the entire NHL. So I'm just trying to come up with other reasons to go to the game Saturday night. It's a Saturday night. Your gold medal superstar, Jack Hughes, is in town. Why not go? Why not give a shout out to Jack Hughes? And I hope and I think the Blues will do something. We are a St. Louis, we are a United States professional hockey team. So I think that'll happen. But anyway, the Blues host the Kraken Thursday. Then Saturday, they host New Jersey. Then Sunday, they hit the road, getting out back into action. This, by the way, is Art City Now. We appreciate you guys joining us. Producer Rise here. I'm Vic Faust as well. When it came to soccer, real quick, St. Louis City FC had their first game Saturday, and their new look team, they look good defensively. They finished in a 1-1 draw against Charlotte FC. The goal they scored was a phenomenal goal. Loved seeing their goal. So Marcel Hartel scored the goal. So let's hope, wait, see what they've put together as this team tries to not only improve on last year, but make the playoffs this year, and then maybe make a run, build something strong, build something good. Certainly looking forward to that. We've also got college basketball this week. SLU tomorrow night. They have an interesting game. Okay. We blew out Dayton on a Friday night over a month ago in St. Louis. Okay. Dayton's still one of those teams that's been good in the A10 for some time. Are they what they used to be? No. And SLU is far better than what they used to be. They'll want some revenge. And SLU plays that game tomorrow night at 6 p.m. at Dayton. Dayton's 18-9, SLU's 25-2. SLU's rolling. We already know that. One loss in conference. And they just seem to be rocking through everybody besides that one loss to Rhode Island. Is it a hiccup game for SLU? Will they get Dayton's best shot? I don't know. We'll find out. We're going to see. But clearly, it's one of those games they can't take for granted. I don't see SLU taking that game for granted, so they go at it. Tomorrow night, 6 p.m., SLU's 13-1 in conference. Dayton is in third place, multiple losses in conference. So it shouldn't be a close game, but the last time we saw SLU on the road, they lost to Rhode Island. And playing on the road is very tough. You're just not as good. Missouri's had problems on the road. They're starting to get a little bit better on the road, but they're still not winning on the road, which means Mizzou needs to win at home. And tomorrow night, Missouri, with another one of those must-win games, because they're, despite having some really good wins, because their schedule is such, they still need more wins. They got to continue to win. You know, Mizzou is a team. They're 18-9, and they're 8-6 in what has become a very competitive SEC conference. Very competitive. So tomorrow night, they host Tennessee, who's 20-7 and 10-4 in the conference. And when the rankings come out today, Tennessee will be ranked in the top 25 for what they've done. Heck, they may even jump ahead of SLU. I'll be curious to see, does SLU remain ranked after losing at Rhode Island?
I don't know. Are they still? They're still ranked right now. So
Well, yeah, because the new rankings come out now. They lost last week and they won.
I don't know. That's a really bad loss.
It was terrible. That's a terrible loss.
That's a really bad loss.
Yeah,
That would have been cool.
I know.
Not even VCU losing to VCU at home would have been.
When
bad.
you have a really poor schedule, and SLU, we're
everything
just
matters.
it's not ripping SLU, it's just being legit. Their schedule is poor. I mean, very, very poor. Yeah, you can't lose. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if SLU remains ranked, which of course we'd love to see them stay ranked, just from the pride standpoint. Wouldn't be surprised though if they're not ranked, because that loss was so bad. But you know, it doesn't matter if they are, if they aren't, but it'll be interesting to see. Tennessee will be ranked, so that'll be Missouri's third straight opponent that they've played that's a ranked team. They upset Vanderbilt, and then they lost to Arkansas on Saturday. They played well at Arkansas, surprisingly. They did. They were right in playing on the road against a ranked team. Now they're going to be hosting a ranked team. So, and then what's that? 4 out of the last 5 against ranked teams. That's what Missouri has. Missouri's got a schedule that's gotten kind of tough. I mean, they don't play teams that they're favored against every game, which makes it a whole lot more difficult. But it should also make them more battle tested when it comes to the NCAA tournament. At least it should. So Missouri goes into that game 18-9, 8-6 overall. What a game that should be. That's an 8 p.m. start time tomorrow night against Tennessee. So you've got SLU tomorrow night at 6 o'clock at Dayton. Then you've got Mizzou at 8 p.m., which should be another very, very interesting game, to say the least. So we'll get that going this week. And of course, if there's anything else that you guys wanted to jump in, you can let us know over the final, 10, 12 minutes of our show this morning, but we appreciate you jumping in. This is Art City Now. We're here Monday through Friday, of course, 6 to 8 a.m. And then you've also got, wait a second, where are we there? Hey, buddy, yeah, there we are. Okay, I got us. So we all good? I was looking at producer Rye. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good?
Nothing. I just got a notification about Facebook.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. Was it from video?
Yeah,
that was shown.
It says we're having trouble streaming to Facebook. This may be an issue on Facebook. Then hold on.
Okay, I got you. I was like, can we still get to our videos? So what you have going back to the United States, the big story today. Congrats to the hockey team. And that's how we'll end the show with the final segment, talking. If you want to get in, you can do it on X, Facebook, and YouTube. You can also call us at 855-282-8255. For the first time in 46 years, the United States wins gold. And they do it on the exact same day, February 22nd, as they did back in 1980, 46 years later. we get another gold freaking medal in hockey. And it's all of these homegrown players coming through the program, developing through hockey. And we already know hockey's become a huge thing throughout the St. Louis area. And more power to people who are playing hockey. Craig Custance, we read his tweet in 2011. He said for the first time ever, America had over 100,000 under 8 hockey players. And he says, look out, 2026 Olympics. And sure enough, they get the job done. Also, very interesting when you look at how they did it yesterday. Connor Hellebuck was amazing. Canada played, in my humble opinion, the best game they could have played, and they still lost. And that's why they were a little salty, a little prickly after the game. I was just very disappointed, very disappointed. As great and as fun as it was to watch Jack Hughes win and talk all about his country and be humble and talk about the boys and the brotherhood of American hockey and how it's a team thing, a team win, and just really making you feel wonderful about him and who he is as a person and how they had just won in exciting fashion a few days after the women had just beat Canada in overtime as well to assert our dominance as the world power in hockey. As soon as the United States was doing and being very gracious to Canada, talking about how great of a team they are and a program and a country for hockey, you had one of their captains. And you want to talk about just a small human being, cowardly comments. I'll let you decide who the best team was today. Oh, really? Yeah, the team who scored more goals, McKinnon. I mean, it's like, what? Are you really going to throw a fit, cry like a little baby because you just lost? Because you missed an open net that would have had a chance to put your team up? I mean, who is Nathan McKinnon? Seriously. Acting like he's like, some hockey god. Yeah, I know he's a great player. But guess what? He was also a loser yesterday. And when you're a loser, you don't make excuses. You go, yep, I lost. I'm sorry to my country. I'm sorry I let you down. I'm sorry I missed a wide open net. I will try to be better. Please forgive me. I'm moving on. But no, let's take it away from the Americans because he just lost. And then if that wasn't, I mean, that's not what Canada's about. The Canadians I know, they don't make excuses like that. And the Canadians I know would not agree with him. They're not going to sit there and go, we were the better team. No, the better team is the team that wins. The better team is the team that scores more goals. The object of the game isn't how good you look while you're doing it. The object of the game is to score more goals. Duh. And then it's too bad. Just be glad that the Americans couldn't fight because they would have beat your butts in that too. But they weren't allowed to do that. The second thing is then, and I don't care if a reporter led you into it or not. And by the way, the Canadian media is far worse than their players. They don't know what to do. They're not actually the guys out there grinding, sweating, bleeding, sacrificing like those athletes are. Those Canadian media hockey writers, oh my God, those guys are terrible. Every excuse in the book. Can't give Americans credit for anything. I don't care if they're leading their coach down the line to answer questions in a poor way or not. But who the hell is the head coach of Canada trying to say, well, there's a reason we don't do 3-on-3 in the Stanley Cup finals? Okay. As if you're trying to take away from Americans win again. It's like, come on. You know exactly what you're doing. You just got your butts beat. You lost. You embarrassed yourself. You had a goalie that proved to be better than any superstar player you had. You guys played the best game you could play, and you still couldn't win because you couldn't put the puck in the net. You played the best game you could possibly play when it came to puck possession, when it came to passing. But when it came to the shots of putting it past Connor Hellebuck, you couldn't. You got beat. And the fight, the will, this aggressiveness they're believing kept them in line, kept them where they were, and that's why they won. So let's get rid of this whiny, crying. That, like I said, the Canadians I know don't complain like that. They don't complain anything like that. But the rest of those Canadians yesterday, that was embarrassing. And you make yourself look very, very, very sad. Producer Rye, we'll go ahead because we never get tired of hearing Jack Hughes talk. We've shown you the goal enough. You've seen the game-winning goal. But the interview with Jack Hughes after the game is something that is so just unbelievably wholesome and humble and inspiring. And it has made, besides scoring the game-winning goal, Jack Hughes' interview is now making him a national hero. And once again, we can't see it enough. So here's Jack Hughes' interview again, because so many people are talking about it right after the game yesterday.
This is all about our country right now. I love the USA. I love my teammates. It's unbelievable. The USA Hockey Brotherhood is so strong, and we have so much support from ex-players. I'm so proud to be American today.
This was such an incredible game to grind out. I mean, you're bleeding right through it just looking at you right now. Can you just talk about how difficult this gold medal was to win?
Unbelievable game by Hellebuck. He was our best player tonight by a mile. Unbelievable game. Unreal game by our team. That's just a ballsy, gutsy win. That's American hockey right there. That's a great Canadian team, but we're USA. We're so proud to be Americans. Tonight was all for the country.
What does this gold medal mean to USA Hockey?
It's everything. Like I said, the USA Hockey Brotherhood means so much. Look at these guys. We're such a team. We've been together for 2 weeks. We're such a team. The USA Hockey Brotherhood is so strong, and we're so proud to win for our country.
That's what it's about. Can't hear it enough. By the way, we said it earlier, Jack Hughes will be at Enterprise Saturday night. I'm assuming he'll be playing. I asked Cam Jansen earlier.
Watching Miracle
you get
growing
the
up.
fixed? Cam thinks you wait. He's like, you either think you pull it out or you pull the teeth out that are chipped because it hurts so bad, or, you wait until the end of the season. So we'll see how that goes. But that was Jack. Just wonderful. National hero. He also dates Canada's one of their number one pop stars now, country star, Tate McRae. Go figure. Life is good for one Jack Hughes right now. He and Quinn, one set of the brothers on the American team. The other set of the brothers, St. Louis's own Tkachuk brothers, Matthew and Brady, and they still find a way to promote St. Louis any way they can. Here's Matthew and Brady yesterday, before we get out of here today, talking when they were interviewed after winning the gold medal.
Okay, guys, you told me you're watching Miracle growing up, dreaming about this. You're living it right now. How does it feel?
It's hockey's our game. Hockey's the United States of America's game. It's the greatest country in the world. We have, the best support ever. Hundreds of millions of people back home. So many people in St. Louis. Everyone in St. Louis. We could feel the support, whether they're hockey fans or not. Everyone's watching. Everyone better be partying right now. Everyone better be wearing the red, white, and blue for as long as they can. It should be like a month mandate, wear the red, white, and blue in the United States and celebrate us and the other Olympian gold medalists.
How do you feel, Brady?
I mean, I feel on top of the world. Just to do it with all my brothers here, and there's so many people that we could thank. I mean, Matthew said everybody in St. Louis, all their family and friends, and even every first responder, everybody that protects and serves our country, like, this is for them. This is for every American and
all the military putting their life on the line for us.
Every single person
to do this.
wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. So we're super blessed and super grateful.
You're hearing that anthem. How emotional is that moment?
I just wish they put us next to each other. They just go in number order, but it was my voice is starting to go because of that. I haven't screamed that long and that loud for a long time. So it's incredible.
I heard all chairs help with the sore throat.
Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. I'll test that out.
With you two and Clayton and Joy Dunn on the women's side, that's 4 gold medals coming back to St. Louis. What does that say about St. Louis hockey?
I mean, they developed all of us. And we wouldn't be here without the youth hockey in St. Louis, the people, the community, the youth hockey. So for all those kids wondering if they want to play hockey or not in St. Louis, I'd give it a try because you never know. You work hard enough and you have great coaches and good support, you could be an Olympic medalist.
That's pretty impressive. By the way, Brady and Matthew Tkachuk winning gold. Clayton Keller from the St. Louis area as well. He was also on the team. He did a phenomenal job as well, getting to be on that team. Didn't really get much action yesterday, if any. Didn't see him out there. I know his name was talked about. And then, of course, Joy Dunn from O'Fallon, Missouri. She did what she needed to do. She helped the American women win a gold in overtime over Canada as well. 4 gold hockey medals coming back to the St. Louis area. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal job when it comes to that. And, of course, we've loved celebrating it and everything that was happening today. So, really good show. Rye, you were awesome today, man. But we were
cooking.
We were cooking. You were cooking. Lots of videos, lots of fun, but it goes by so fast too.
It does. Fast 2 hours in morning podcast, right?
That's what it seems like to me. Going very, very, very fast. Loving life. Such a great day. And of course, enjoy it from the hockey standpoint of what we were just talking about. So Americans win gold in men. And by the way, remember I was talking about Chris Pronger, total class earlier. Like he would never, like being a Canadian, he would never let that happen. Somebody starts mouthing, he'll put you in his hands. He already put out a post this morning on Facebook congratulating the American team. I mean, it's all class. Pronger's all class. McKinnon is not. McKinnon, whatever. Americans get the job done. We appreciate you guys. We'll talk more about the rest of the games this week. Let's see what's with the Blues now. Any trades, any additions, subtractions?
Need to be.
What is going to take place with the second worst record in the NHL? All right, guys, we appreciate you joining us today. That's producer Rye. I'm Vic Faust. As always, stay positive. Have a great day. This is the Lou Information Station. We are live and on demand at louinfo.com. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.
This message